So the first question, which of the following features of the Indian Constitution was borrowed from the Weimar Constitution of Germany? Option number A, suspension of fundamental rights during emergency. Question number 2, the preamble of the Indian Constitution secures justice of which of the following types of all its citizens? Option number A, social, economic and political justice. Question number 3, which article of the Indian Constitution is related to the abolition of untouchability? Option number B is the correct answer, Article 17. 4. The fundamental duties were added to the Constitution on the recommendation of which committee? The fundamental duties were added to the Constitution on the recommendation of which committee? Option number B is the correct answer, Charan Singh Committee. 5. A person can be a member of the Union Council of Ministers without being a member of Parliament for a maximum period of? Option number B, 6 months. 6. The minimum age required to contest for the post of the President of India is? Option number C, 35 years. 7. Who is the ex officio chairman of the Rajya Sabha? Option number B, the Vice President. 8. In the event of conflict between the central law and the state law on a subject enumerated in the concurrent list? Option number B, the central law prevails. 9. Which of the following constitutional amendments is known as the mini constitution? Option number A is the correct answer, 42nd Amendment Act 1976. 10. Which writ is issued by a High Court or the Supreme Court to command a public authority to perform a duty that is failed to perform? Option number B, mandamus. 11. Which schedule of the Constitution deals with the allocation of seats in Rajya Sabha to the states and union territories? Option number B, 4th schedule. 12. The maximum strength of the Lok Sabha is fixed at? Option number B, 550. 13. Who appoints the chairman and members of the Union Public Service Commissions, UPSC? Option number B, the President. 14. The minimum number of members required to be present in the house before it starts business is called? Option number C, quorum. 15. Which of the following articles deals with the right to constitutional remedies? Option number B, Article 32. 16. The Comptroller and Auditor General of India is appointed for how many years? Option number C, 6 years. 17. The idea of concurrent list in the Indian Constitution is taken from the Constitution of? Option number B, Australia. 18. Which of the following is not a fundamental right? Option number B, right to property. 19. The President can be removed from office by an impeachment process for the violation of the Constitution under which article? Option number B, Article 61. 20. Panchayati Raj system was introduced in India by the? Option number C, 73rd Amendment Act. 21. Which of the following is often described as the soul and heart of the Constitution by Dr. B.R. Ambedkar? Option number C, right to constitutional remedies, Article 32. 22. Money bills can be introduced only in the? Option number B, Lok Sabha. 23. Who acts as the President of India when neither the President nor the Vice President is available? Option number C is the correct answer, the Chief Justice of India. 24. The directive principles of state policy are listed in which part of the Constitution? Option number C, Part 4. 25. A proclamation of national emergency must be approved by the both houses of parliament within option number A 1 month. 26. The power of the Supreme Court of India to review any judgment or order made by its provision given in which article? Option number A is the correct answer, Article 137. 27. The Attorney General of India holds office during the pleasure of option number C, the President. 28. Which committee or commission recommended the establishment of the Interstate Council? Option number C, Sarkadia Commission. 29. Which of the following is not a condition for acquiring Indian citizenship by naturalization? Option number B, is a resident of India for the last 12 months is not a condition. 30. In India, who can authorize the withdrawal of funds from the Consolidated Fund of India? Option B, the Parliament of India. 31. Under the 73rd Amendment Act, the minimum age for contesting an election to the Panchayati Raj institution is option number B, 21 years. 32. Which article allows the establishment of a common high court for 2 or more states? Option number C, Article 231. 33. Which of the following is a quasi-federal feature of the Indian Constitution? Option number C, division of powers between center and states. 34. A constitutional amendments bill can be passed by option number D, both houses of parliament by a special majority. 35. The members of the state public commissions are removed by option number B, the President of India. 36. The concept of judicial review in India is based on option number C, procedure established by law. 37. What is the maximum gap permissible between two sessions of the parliament? Option number C, 6 months. 38. The oath of office to the governor is administered by option number C, the Chief Justice of concerned High Court. 39. Which of the following is not an essential element of the money bill Option number D, imposition of fines or other pecuniary penalties. 40. The 86th Constitutional Amendment Act 2002 deals with option number B, fundamental rights to education. Which of the following is not a subject in the union list? Option number C, public health and sanitation. 42. The concept of welfare state in the Indian Constitution is included in option number C, directive principles of state policy. 43. Who has the power to assent to a bill reserved by the governor for the consideration of the president? Option number C, the president. 44. Which of the following constitutional articles defines the procedure for the creation of a new state? Option number C, Article 3. 45. The maximum duration of which a financial emergency can be in operation is the maximum duration for which a financial emergency can be in operation is option number D, no maximum period is prescribed. 46. Which of the following is the correct statement regarding the removal of a Supreme Court judge? Option number C, the motion for removal can be presented to the president only after a special majority in both houses. 47. Which part of the constitution deals with the emergency provisions? Option number C, part 18. 48. The doctrine of basic structure of the constitution was propounded by the Supreme Court in which case? Option number B, Keshavananda Bharati case, 1973. 49. The term secular was added to the preamble of the Indian Constitution by the option number B, 42nd Amendment Act 1976. 50. Which of the following articles empowers the President to make a proclamation of national emergency? Option number B, Article 352. 51. Which one of the following is an element of the basic structure of the Constitution? Option number B, independence of judiciary. 52. The size of the Council of Ministers in the state was limited to 15%. The total number of the members of the Legislative Assembly by which Amendment Act? Option number B, 91st Amendment Act. 53. Which of the following fundamental rights is available only to the citizens of India, not to the foreigners? Option number D, right to freedom of speech and expression. The resolution for the removal of the Vice President of India can be moved in. Option number B, Rajya Sabha alone. 55. Who is the final authority to interrupt the Constitution of India? Option number C, the Supreme Court of India. 56. The Election Commission of India is a. Option number B, constitutional body. 57. The concept of judicial activism is most closely associated with the functioning of. Option number A, public interest litigation. 58. The Chief Minister of a state is. Option number C, appointed by the governor. 59. Which article deals with the formation of municipalities in India? Option number C, Article 243P to 243ZG. 60. Which of the following is not a subject under the concurrent list? Option number D, police. 61. Which constitutional body is responsible for conducting election to the local bodies, panchayats and municipalities? Option number B, State Election Commission. 62. The maximum term of a member of the Rajya Sabha is. Option number C, 6 years. 63. Which article provides for the joint sitting of the both houses of parliament? Option number B, Article 108. 64. The right to life and personal liberty guaranteed under Article 21 cannot be suspended during an emergency as provided under which article? Option number B, Article 280 and 21. 65. The maximum strength of a legislative council in a state can be. Option number A, not more than 1/3 of the total membership of the Legislative Assembly. 66. Who certifies a bill as a money bill in the Indian Parliament? Option number D, the Speaker of the Lok Sabha. 67. The retirement age of a judge of the Supreme Court of India is. Option number B, 65 years. 68. Which article of the Constitution gives the power to the Parliament to legislate on a subject in the state least in the national interest? Option number A, Article 249. 69. Which of the following is not a fundamental duty? Option number C, to vote in a general election. 70. The concept of single citizenship in the Indian Constitution is borrowed from. Option number C, UK. 71. Which article deals with the protection against the arrest and detention in certain cases? Option number B, Article 22. 72. Who presides over the joint sittings of both houses of parliament? Who presides? Option number C, the Speaker of the Lok Sabha. 73. Which of the following types of majority is required for the removal of the election commissioner? Option number B, special majority in parliament. 24. The minimum number of judges of the Supreme Court required to hear a constitutional bench is. Option number B, 5. 75. The institution of the Ombudsman was first created in which country? Option number B, Sweden. 76. Which of the following constitutional amendments is related to the goods and service tax? Option number C, 101st Amendment Act. 77. Which article provides for the establishment of a finance commission? Option number A, Article 280. 78. The president can declare national emergency on which of the following grounds? Option number C, war, external aggression, or armed rebellion. 79. The term of the Lok Sabha can be extended beyond 5 years during a national emergency by Parliament for not more than. The term of the Lok Sabha can be extended beyond the 5 years during a national emergency by Parliament for not more than. Option number B, 1 year at a time. Number 80. The power to grant pardons in case of death sentences is vested in the. Option number B, President. 81. The rule of law concept is taken from the Constitution of. Option number B, UK. 82. What is the minimum number of members required to move a motion of no confidence against the Council of Ministers in the Lok Sabha? Option number B, 50 members. 83. Which Constitutional Amendment Act made the right to form cooperative societies a fundamental rights? Number A, 97th Amendment Act, 2011. 84. The salary and allowances of the judges of the Supreme Court are charged upon the. Option number A, Consolidated Fund of India. 85. The 10th schedule of the Indian Constitution deals with. Option number B, anti-defection law. 86. The constitutional head of the state government is the. Option number B, governor. 87. In which year was the first Constitutional Amendment Act passed? Number B, 1951. 88. The salary and allowances of the Chief Minister and other judges on the High Court are determined by. Option number B, the Parliament of India. 89. Which article grants the President to power the consult of the Supreme Court? Option number B, Article 143. 90. The idea of liberty, equality and fraternity in the preamble is inspired by the revolution of. Option number B, French Revolution. 91. The institution of the Gram Sabha is mandated by the. Option number A, 73rd Amendment Act, 1992. 92. Which of the following is not a mode of acquiring Indian citizenship? Is not a mode of acquiring Indian citizenship. Option number B, by acquisition of property, is not. 93. The phrase procedure established by law in Article 21 is a feature of the judicial system of. Option number B, Japan. 94. The Union Territories are in India directly administered by. Option B, President through an administrator, Lieutenant Governor. 95. The Sarkaria Commission was appointed to review the relationship between, and it was appointed in 1983, between the. Option number B, the center and the states. 96. Which constitutional articles give the President the power to impose President's rule in a state? President rule. Is the question. Option number B, Article 356. 97. The term of office of a member of the State Election Commission is determined by. Option number C, Governor of the state. 98. The salary and allowances of the Chief Justice and other judges of the High Court are determined by. I think it's a repeated question. Option number E is the correct answer, the Parliament of India. 99. The emoluments, allowances and privileges of the governor are determined by. Option number C, the Parliament of India. 100. Which of the following constitutional amendments is related to the National Commission for Backward Classes? Option number B, 102nd Amendment Act. Thank you so much.